Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I am Leanna and I car camp in my Toyota RAV4 named Ralph. And today I am bringing you guys along to my adventure to Valley of Fire in Nevada. So let's get going. I am at the Valley of Fire State Park Visitor Center now. I paid the $15 entrance fee. That is for non-resident. I believe it's only $10 for Nevada resident, but they give you a little slip and you hang it on your windshield. And now it is time to go explore. Oh my God. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Somebody's getting married here. That's so cool. Okay, so I am looking at the map now and I'm trying to decide what trails I would like to do. And most of them are very short. So I think the good news is I can do all of them today. I have until sunset. This is when this park closes. It opens sunrise to sunset. So I have about like 6 hours and I think I can see everything. I did go inside the visitor center and saw that they have passport stamps. So that's pretty cool. I believe that is a bighorn sheep. Yeah. I will be driving the White Domes Road, which is 5.5 miles one way, and that'll take me up to the White Domes Loop and Firewave, Seven Wonders, Rainbow Vista, and Mouse's Tank for hiking. Traffic jam. There was absolutely no parking at the Firewave, but I was headed to the White Domes Loop anyways, and there's plenty of parking here. So actually, I think I can do this as a loop as well. I don't know. We'll find out. I am on the White Domes Trail. Wow. It is a beautiful day out. There's no clouds. The sun is hitting the canyons so beautifully. The reds are popping. Definitely worth the $15 to come here. Look at all the, oh, someone just fell. Look at all the layers in the rock. is a really cool slot canyon. And it's probably about like arm's width wide. I would say there's really not too many people here. It is a Sunday. I feel like if you go between like Monday to Friday or maybe Monday to Thursday, you could probably get this place pretty quiet, or like parts of this trail all to yourself. Right now I am headed to the Fire Wave Trail and the Seven Wonders Trail. Ugh. The parking here is a nightmare. Okay, I have finally made it onto the Fire Wave Trail. Parking was a little crazy, but I made it and it is absolutely beautiful and magnificent and spectacular, and yeah. This is beautiful. It really looks like a wave of fire. Just all the reds. And I know my sunglasses make it look a little bit more red, but it's still super cool to see. So since all these hikes are really exposed, you want to visit this park probably in the early spring and late fall because it gets really hot here. Okay, I just made it back from the Fire Wave. Highly recommend doing that hike. It was absolutely stunning. And now I'm on my way to the Fire Canyon Road, which ends in an overlook. I am at the Mouse's Tank trailhead. I went past Rainbow Vista because the parking lot was full. So, but I'm really close to it, so I think I'll go back once I'm done with Mouse's Tank. I found parking here, so I'm not going to take the chance and go back to Rainbow Vista and then come back here. So I'm just going to do this while I'm here, and then go back to Rainbow Vista, and then I will continue on to Elephant Rock. There are some really nice petroglyphs on this rock. You guys going up here? Well, that was a very cool trail. So many petroglyphs to see, and it was kind of like a slot canyon, but a little bit wider. But all along the walls, there were just hundreds of petroglyphs. So really cool. And now I'm going to try and head back to Rainbow Vista and do that one, and then I will continue on. Yay, I found a spot. Okay, Rainbow Vista is 1 mile round trip, so very short. Let's go see what it's all about. That looks like a completely different rock, but it's not. It's the same surface. Isn't that cool? He's a lizard. Next up, Balancing Rock. So, change of plans. I actually skipped Balancing Rock because that was where the wedding was going on. So, now I am at Atl Rock. I think that's how you say it. It's spelled A-T-L-A-T-L. And there are some petroglyphs here. And then I will be heading to Arch Rock. That was awesome. I am heading to Arch Rock now, but I'm going to have a snack. I found some Frosted Flakes in the trunk, so they're expired. That's okay. I don't care. Well, I walked right past it the first time, and then I turned around and there it is. Now I am on the hunt to see some petrified logs. I mean, these logs are pretty cool. However, I have seen Petrified Forest National Park, so it's a little underwhelming for me. But if you're someone who has never seen a piece of petrified wood before, here you go. So this is what they call the Beehive Formation, and this is an example of geologic crossbedding. Those rock formations were super interesting. Now it is time for me to head over to the east entrance. So this is the Seven Sisters picnic area, and it's very beautiful. And they even have grills for you to cook on. How convenient. And there's Elephant Rock. Well, I am finished up. I think I did pretty much everything in the Valley of Fire State Park. I thought it was awesome. Everything was just otherworldly. It felt like I was on Mars most of the time, like with all the reds and the different geological formations. And yeah, it was really cool and definitely worth the $15. So if you want to come visit this park, it is about an hour east of Las Vegas, and it's about like an hour and a half from Zion National Park. And you have to keep in mind there is a time change. It is about an hour behind Utah. And some things to keep in mind: mid-May through the end of September, there are some areas in the park where it is prohibited to hike due to the high temperatures, which can cause heat-related illnesses and fatalities. That's actually nice that they close some areas down due to that, because some people think, oh, I'll just drink a bunch of water and whatever, you know, it can happen to anyone, anytime, and yeah, it can get pretty bad. So you have to be careful with that. But as for right now, I will be heading back towards Zion. It has been such a good day, and I am so glad I got to share this little piece of Nevada with you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!